entertainment news and Rick's reviews.
17's entertainment expert Rick Bentley joins us in studio now with his review of the new Twisters movie. As a meteorologist, I'm very excited about this, and my meteorology friends have their input, but of course I want to hear from our expert. What did you think?
Well, I think this is the perfect film if you want to have a blueprint for summer movies that are just mindless entertainment.
Okay.
Forget plot, forget character development. This is all about what can we do to get from one action sequence to another. And the action sequences with the tornadoes are done very well. But again, the storyline is it's Casper thin. Okay. I mean, it is that thin. What happened, you mentioned this earlier, that's a young scientist played by Daisy Edgar Jones, who is trying to get a grant to prove that she can use the stuff that makes disposable diapers stop a tornado. I'm not taking any questions.
Odd.
I'm not taking any scientific questions at this point. Anyway, there's a tragedy. She leaves the business for 5 years, but is enticed back. When she gets back to start chasing tornadoes again, she runs into this hunk that's known as the tornado wrangler. That's played by Gregory Powell. You might remember him from, well, you probably don't remember because nobody saw anyone but you. But again, he's the new hunk that they're pushing out there.
Yeah.
Now, the rest of the movie is them either staring at the horizon or into each other's eyes. And we go from one tornado to, look, if I was the state of Oklahoma, I would not want this film shown anywhere because apparently tornadoes show up there every afternoon.
Right.
But it's good for action sequences. And again, it's one of those mindless entertainments, what summer movies are supposed to be. You don't want to have to come away trying to figure out the deep meaning. And again, they work really hard to try to come up with a villain, but you can't make the tornado a villain. I mean, you would never see James Bond going, I've stopped you, blowhard. No, those things don't happen. And they put in this sort of tycoon that's doing this behind the scenes. None of that's necessary. Okay. Really, all you want to see is these two people who are attractive people, not well known in the movie business, whether they're going to fall in love. And again, if you haven't seen a movie, then you may be surprised. And then to get to the big tornado sequences. And again, the tornado sequences they do the kind of destruction that an alien invasion does. They just don't have fangs and teeth and claws. So anyway, it's good. It's entertaining. I give it a B-.
Okay.
Simply
not bad.
Well, simply because there's really, I mean, depth is nothing. I mean, it's the end of the pool, shallow, deep.
I like that analysis. And with that, I just wanted to mention, if anybody else out there is a weather nerd like me, I have several meteorologist friends who got to go to an early screening. I don't know why I wasn't invited. But they said that the meteorology is actually very accurate. There was just, in the climax of the movie, they said there's a peak where you need to suspend reality a little bit. But they actually said that the writers worked closely with the meteorologists at the National Weather Service in Norman, Oklahoma. So you can actually go and enjoy the weather and the thin plot.
Yeah, but do I really care? The technology's right. All I care about is seeing the tornadoes.
And the attractive people.
And the attractive people, exactly.
Got it. All right, Rick, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back with your Pet of the Week.